Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in the Risoux Forest. But a lot of these are familiar to me being on being UK ones as well. Auto-loading semi-trailer edited by Stevie, so I don't know what he's done with this one. I think it's just the color options. But yeah, there's loads of... I got loads of Stevie options. Right here, so I've got a flashlight there, torch to light your way, a headlamp, and night vision goggles as well. So I don't know what each of these do. So I can open them up like this. I'll take each of the three, and we'll see what we get. So if you just press F, you get that light right there. Does alright. Let's go over into the woods away from the noise. Alright, so this is the noise. This is the light that we get from that one. Chainsaw. That is so cool in the dark. I love it. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure what that one is, but that is super bright. Oh, I see. Right, so we got the torch right there. This is the headlamp. I am loving his headlamp. Unfortunately, you can't run when you've got the headlamp on. You is same as chainsaws. There isn't a run option, which is really disappointing. But I mean, look at that. Look how well it's lit everything up. That is so cool. So we've got the torch, and then we've got night vision. Oh, that is so awesome. So night vision is on the end of my list, so I can just scroll back once, and that is so cool. I would like to be able to hold this one and have the night vision at the same time, but that's not really an option. But look at this. This is so messed up and so weirdly cool as well. I love it. I absolutely love it. The village looks a little bit creepy with all of that going on. Let's go up here. I mean, it's not much of a village yet, but this looks so cool with night vision. Right, I've done the messing around with the night vision there, and I want to go over here. So that's all I can get with that one. Now, unfortunately, I can't, like, put the night vision or anything like that going. I need to sell everything now. I don't have any lights on the back, so I can't really see what's going on the back there. But there is one thing that we can do. It's my pedals again. I need to sort those out. There is one thing that we can do if we go into... Actually, it's under build. We need to go to construction, and it's decoration, lights. There's all kinds of lights in here. Like, there's just so many of them, and there's all kinds of options we've now got with lights. So I'd actually like to brighten the area up a little bit. They are a bit expensive. This one has a switch. That one's a switch. That's an automatic. 360 automatic there. Alright, so I'm going to put this one down here. Put you in there. And then... So I've got street lamps here. The street lamp doesn't light things up very much. So I'm not really into the... I'm not really interested in the street lamp. We got some different coloured lighting there. There's some Christmas stuff here. I don't really want those. The lights here, they're a bit dull. I like the... For purposes of lighting this area up, we want stuff that is gonna, like, properly light stuff up. I don't want small decorative lights like this. I'm not interested in those. I want something that is gonna light it all up. That's pretty good. But... I mean, that is more directional. It's like over here compared to that. This one is two-way, and then we've got that one that's kind of directional as well. and then it gets really small again. Right, so there's that option there, which does do, we got, you know, this flood lighting right here. It does do a reasonable sized area right there, which I think is all right. But I think, to be honest, these ones over here seem to do a better job. So we've got the automatic one there, and oh, that's manual. So I got the big automatic and the 360 big automatic. So I got that one, and I got that one. Oh, I see. So that just goes onto the edge. So it's ever so slightly cheaper. So we could put... That puts everything into shadow, doesn't it? So we can stick one... Alright, let's go with this. We've got plenty of money, so we can put like a few of these out. So we'll put one here. And we'll put one here. This is more like it. One there, and one there. And then we'll go one on that corner. And one on that corner. And we'll do on each corner of the sheds here. And then we'll put one there. And over this side, we'll put one there. I'm going to do on each corner of these. So they're just coming down like that. And hopefully getting rid of just about all shadows that are around here. Because that's one of the reasons I want to do this, is I don't want shadows sort of hanging over it. We're not going to be doing very much at night, to be honest. So we don't really need to be going quite this extravagant with it. But, you know, while we're here, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's do it. So put one more over there. I'm never going to sleep again with all of these floodlights here. I will never sleep again. As for lighting up the road, we will do that, but we're not going to do it yet. I am going to put some lighting here with this one, so I'll put a light there, and then we'll do one out on that side. We'll do one out on that side, and we'll do one out on that corner. Right, so that's all lit up there. And then, do I need any over at the actual sawmill? I'm not going to do the sawmill now. I've just gone and spent an absolute fortune. Look at that. Now we can see what's going on. Right, that's fantastic. So we can see our trailer when we're loading. We can't really see very much when we're not loading, but that's absolutely fine. We're not doing very much at night time, mainly because it's quite difficult for you to see what's happening. So I've just gone and spent like 40,000 on lights that we'll use maybe a dozen times throughout the series. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. We can deal with that. And my next job here for the road is going to have to be putting grass down all the way down through along the road. This sort of going to be the next thing that we want to do with working on that. So you come in here. We've also got to make this a little bit better and more user-friendly. We will come in around there like that. And now we can just load everything up onto there. That's fantastic. There should be more in the sawmill, I think. So what have I got there? 400, 290. Okay, there's nothing in the saw, so that one's actually empty. There's nothing in the sawmill there. They're both empty. Let's not drive off over the edge, if I can help it. And we'll go back over to the other sawmill and we'll get everything there. We got 22,000 litres of furniture right here, which means that when we sell this at 6,500 per litre, we are going to be getting an, well, I was going to say an absolute fortune. We will get a small fortune. We're not going to have enough to go and buy the 300,000 euro piece of land that I was just looking at behind these houses here. But there is some other land that we will be able to buy. So let's just come in here a little bit more slowly. And we may have some flickering of lights going on in here because of, you know, textures and shadows and so on. It could make for a few... Oh, I forgot that he keeps loading automatically. That leaves that... I forgot to turn the loading off. 26,000 litres of furniture. I'd say that was pretty good. So let's go and unload all of this. We're going to sell the whole lot straight over here to the shop. This is the culmination of much work. And we can start selling it all off in here. I don't know how long is it going to take to sell everything. Let's start moving forward. Like that. What I want to do is I want to like keep moving slowly forward, so we do this all as one sale and get all the money registered at once for the whole lot. Yeah, that's the last little bit in there. And there, right, 171,000 euros. That looks amazing. So the other mod that I got was one that's a front weight for a tractor, and you put it's like got a wheel on it, and you lower it down, it lifts the front wheels of the tractor up, and then you activate it, and it spins the tractor sideways. But I can't find it at the moment, so I don't know where that one is. We got 180,000 there, and that means that I'm able to buy Field 17 so that we could expand into that bit. I could also buy that bit down there. I don't have the money to go and buy this one yet, not by a long way. But I think buying Field 17 is probably a good idea, so I am going to buy that one right there so that we've got that. And that at the moment is a little bit extra for crops. We've got growth in there. It doesn't actually have a needs plowing on there, which is quite good. I'm quite happy with that. So we can just kind of like go with what we've got here on the field. It's got a little bit of a loop out round it anyway. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to start fast forwarding time as rapidly as I can, because I want to see if these lights will auto magically switch off once we get to daytime. I'm hoping that they will. That one, she want to turn the lights off on the lorry. And then once we get through to daytime, I'm hoping that all of these lights will turn off. We're right in July, so we should be getting to daytime pretty soon. Here it comes. So I don't know what the light level is like as we progress towards the morning. So far, we've still got the lights on, and here comes the sun, and it says they're automatic. So when do they turn off? What time did... Yeah, half past 5 in the morning. So they do all turn off, which means that for the majority of our gameplay, those lights will be there, but they won't actually be doing anything to affect our gameplay in any way. So I'm just going to skip now down to here, except that this one's in the wrong place. I want to run over to Field 17, but I don't really have anything that I can get there with a bit faster. Let's just slow time a little bit. I want to see what the situation is with Field 17, whether we want to do any terrain modification before we get to our next cut of silage, because if we've got that field, we may as well cut it. There will be some terrain modification that we want to do. Right, we can start from here. And we can go over to here. So, yeah, there's not really a lot that I want to do to it at the moment. I kind of just want to make this bit on this side a little bit more even. So if we keep it on sculpting, we go to that one, the soften, and we'll make that a bit bigger like that. What you can do is change brush strength. So I don't know how strong the brush strength thing is. I think it's at maximum if I press K. It seems to have increased it a bit. So all I'm doing here is just doing it up the side and using the smooth function here. So I'm just going to make that way big at the moment. Now that I have gone and removed the plow lines there, I'm actually quite happy just to come through now and smooth this down. I don't want to get too close to the factory over there at the moment for doing any smoothing. And we'll just kind of like bring that in there. Now, the actual field itself, we're not going to interfere with that. And we'll just kind of leave it like that. We may come back through and do a little bit of plowing there later, but not at the moment. So next up, I want to go up through here and I want to get rid of all of the extra bits in here. So we want to switch over to plants like that. And I just want to go to normal grass. Now this is free for us, so we don't need to worry about having to pay for anything. And I want to... That's actually as big a piece as we can take. And I'm just going to put grass down like this. I'm actually going to go for a wide strip. Because what the grass does, we can mow it, we can do whatever we want to it. We can remove it later if we want to. But it does remove all other textures, and that's all I want at the moment. Along this road, I just want to remove all other textures, and we'll do this. I'm going to be careful I don't get too close to that building there with it, because that's about the only bit that I do want to leave behind. The rest of it, we can just go up through here like this, and just put down loads and loads of bits of grass like this and plant them in. There's also a mod on Mod Hub, which was a new, which is a rentable building. It's a really big building. It's an apartment building. So I just want to find that one in the list of things to build in a minute. And we'll take a look and see how much it's going to cost, what it might get us back, and so on and so forth. So we'll bring the grass up to there, and we can stop with that. So we'll need to go back over and paint it again. There is actually a tree stump there that we missed previously, but we'll deal with that later. We don't need to worry about that now. So that's the grass done all the way up through. And I wanted to go now. Buildings. Where is... Alright, while I'm thinking about it, I've just jumped over to this one. There was that tree stump somewhere. Where did that one go? It was around here somewhere. I remember it. I remember seeing it. I remember talking about it. There we go. It actually took way longer to find than I thought it would. But we have gotten through it. Okay, so we got rid of that one, and what else did I want to do now? I've gotten to the end of the day. There isn't really a lot else. So I've got a nice strip of grass all the way up through this, and oh, I know what it was. I was wanting to find that building. Ah, there it is, and it's under generators. It's the modern building. It's called. Seriously? This gets right. It does cost 580,000 euros for this thing. Look at it. It's a bit of a beast. It is a bit of a beast. We do not have the money to go and build such a monstrosity, but this beautiful monstrosity, we got the white one or we got a blue one there like that. It generates 60 grand a month, which is a huge amount of money. So I actually quite like that we got this one as another option in our various buildings that we can go and put up. I think that's quite cool. So we're getting a wider and wider variety of buildings that we can use and do things with, which is absolutely fantastic. And there's nothing else that we want to do today, so let's go and get a little bit of shut-eye. 13,000 euros came in from property income. And if I run up here, you can see August, we are able to go and do some more mowing. So I will... that's the silage additive one. We don't do anything with you. We don't do anything with you. Actually, yeah, it is this tractor that we want to use. So we will drop that one off. Right, we've got 105,000 at the moment. What I'm thinking is that we will do our silage, and then once we've done the silage, we will have a look at building another furniture factory. I've been told by some people that we can support 3 or 4 full furniture factories off of one sawmill, and you don't actually need any more than just one sawmill for 3 or 4 furniture factories. It's going to be interesting to see if that does actually work. I mean, we go and take a look at the... I haven't actually, like, crunched the numbers on this or anything and seen how much it does produce. So we've got the sawmill down here as 2,400 cycles a month. And it produces 4 per cycle. So we're looking at 9,600 planks coming in per month. Now, this uses 240 cycles, and it uses up 5 planks per cycle. So we're looking at 1,200, 1,190, isn't it? 5 times that would be 160. Sorry, 160. 1,160. So yeah, we can put 5 or 6 of them all onto this, all onto the one sawmill. We don't need to get more sawmills yet. We need to get lots more carpentry. So carpentry is going to be the big thing. We need a lot of space then if we're going to be building those. I kind of want to like get them all out in a line so that we're easily able to go and pick them all up and do stuff like that. So where we've got this new field down near the side, we will do something with it, but we're not going to do a lot with it, because once we've done our mowing this time, we're going to be developing that area more and putting more sawmills down. I may cut more trees down there first. I've already got, with 105,000, we've got the money to build one more sawmill, and we can start with that. I'm going to cut everything I can cut, because the silage is good. We want the silage. It's not going to be getting maximum yield for everything, but we'll still get a decent yield for a lot of it. So we'll start this bad boy up like this, and we will lower everything down like this, and off we go. And when I say cut everything that we can cut, I mean I will also be cutting the road all the way up through. I mean, we own it all. We've got the grass has now been planted all the way over it, so we will go and mow it as well. You don't get as much of a yield off of the planted meadow grass, the meadow grass as you do off of the planted field grass, but you do still get some grass. So a run all the way up to the sawmill and all the way back. I suspect it's just going to be one up and one back, which I'm fine with. It's not like it's going to be taking us absolutely hours to go and do that. And it's a little bit more money coming in. There'll be money in the winter once the silage turns. So I'm just going to go up there like that, and this one is going to pick up like this, and then we can go on. Alright, I think we'll go and do that bit next. I'll do this field here, and then we will run up and down that road, and then we can put the hired help working on the fields while we go and start gathering up the silage from the road, so that I'm not spending all of my time doing silage and silage collection. Quite sure at the moment. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See what I feel like doing today. And you go up to there, like that. Right, well, I will just leave that bit for a minute. Let's go to the road. Let's go to the road. We'll run all the way down that one and then all the way back, and we'll see how far we can get with this. So it starts right there. Like that. And I want to try and keep it over this way as far as I can. I'm not going to have quite enough room, I think, to do 2 widths all the way up and down. I think there's still a few too many trees close by to where the road is. We'll probably end up using the tree harvester and cutting a few more back. Same as we want to cut a few more back next to our sawmill there. Not the sawmill, the furniture factory. We'll cut a few more back there as well. To start with, though, what we'll end up doing is the furniture factory is going to be... It should be more over this way a bit. The furniture factory... We'll just move them out into field 7. Not going to worry myself about keeping the furniture factories away and then keeping the grass. I'd rather build furniture factories than keep the grass as grass and use it like that. And because we get more money from a furniture factory than we do from the grass. Although the grass is, you know, it's a bit of income. And, you know, this is actually a farming game. So doing some farming is not entirely out of the realms of reasonable. I still feel that perhaps we should be... There's a little bit of a mess there. I don't care. We'll leave it. I won't bother tidying any more of that up. Yeah, doing a little bit of farming is not out of the realms of acceptable, but we still kind of want to focus on whatever tasks we need to do in order to build up the actual town. And right now, number 1 priority needs to be getting furniture factories up and running. Once we've got a few furniture factories up and running, and it does look like we can support 4, maybe even 5 on... Actually, no, we can support more than that. If we're getting 9,600, there's going to be a... We can support a lot of furniture. How many can we have? We could have like 6 or 7 of them. Which is an insane number off of 1 sawmill. It's a normal sawmill. Does a normal sawmill run that many? If it does, I'm also curious how much timber that's actually going to use up. Because, like, we've filled the thing up with timber and we got timber coming out of our ears at the moment. So I might end up just using the chainsaw and chopping down a whole load of timber really quickly. I'm not quite sure about that. We'll have to go and see. So we've got 2 strips of grass there going all the way over to the sawmill and back. I'll run up now, and it's looking pretty good. And then we can lower that one down here, and now we're going to go in here. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.